Koreans, especially me, eat a lot of ramen. Koreans eat ramen once in 5 days in average, and for me, once in 2 days at least. It is a great meal at its price, so easy to cook wherever you are. It is definitely the best soul food of all Koreans. That being said, today I'm going to cook and eat ramen in 3 ways like a genuine Korean. I'll just pour over the Korean vibe. Before we start, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for your support, and let's go to work. First method is to cook the ramen in its own packet. This method is called 뽀글이, maybe boily to be translated. The probable origin story of it is that it is born in the army in about 1980s. At that time, Korean soldiers began to get ramen packets as a supply. But of course, there is neither pot nor freedom to cook it, so they just pour the hot water into the packet, and there was no other choice. There is no one who cooked the ramen like this these days because there are so many decent cup ramens today. But in the past, after finishing the guard duty at the freezing outside, this ramen must feel like a lifesaver. Nobody cares about the unhealthy substances from the hot plastic packaging, you know? It's about surviving, not the wellness. How to cook is simple. Before opening the packet, divide the noodles into 4 equal pieces, and then place the noodles at the bottom, add spices, hot water, and get the wooden chopsticks and pinch the neck. In terms of the taste, it is not bad, better than I expected. Of course, the noodles are not fully cooked, but it is okay to eat delightfully. But this method is not recommended because it is hard to decide how much water to pour or estimate how much water to put in, and it is really easy to burn yourself or spill the hot broth. It is about the vibe, and it was really fun for me, but I will not do this again in everyday life. Unless I go camping and have nothing to cook ramen, so you do you. Second method is ramen, kimchi, and the rice. Simple is the best, yeah? Just cook the ramen exactly as the package suggests. Adding toppings like spring onions, bean sprouts, eggs is great, but the best way to eat ramen is to cook exactly how the producers say with no add-ons. Water and ramen, that's all. One recommendation is this pot. Its material is called nickel silver, and I used the lunchbox made of this in other video. Please check that out if you like. To be honest, it is not that high quality kind of utensil. It is a very weak material compared to normal stainless steel. It is for the vibe, the nostalgia, and the aesthetics. Look at that pretty. It's on the US Amazon, so check it if you want. The ramen is done, and beside that, decent kimchi. Nothing more to ask for. And one more thing, you have to use the pot lid for the plate. That is so Korean, and that is the vibe. That lid makes it double up the taste, I don't know why. This is so heartwarming, yet it costs less than any other meal. This is just perfect, except just for one element, which is the rice. After finishing the noodles, you must add rice to the broth. It's illegal if you don't, so be careful. I know it's too much carbohydrate, too much sodium, but guess what? It is fantastic. Can't resist. I finished the last drop of the broth. And the last method is actually not a method technically. It's about the context, the situation where you cook and eat ramen. It is ramen in the cold outside after the hard work. Those situations typically happen in the army. As I said in the last coffee video, most Korean men go to the army. If you ask a Korean guy, what is your best ramen experience in your whole life? Then he, including me, will probably say ramen in the army. For me, my best ramen was the one I had during the marching drill. I was so exhausted walking all night long, putting on a backpack full of gears over 25 kilograms. I was just about to collapse. At the turning point, I got a cup of shin black ramen, and that was one of my best ramens / best meals in my entire life. It feels like I'm not eating that, but absorbing. It was so fantastic. There will be nothing like that, but I like to reenact that experience. Before I cook ramen, I'll do some nerdy things. Let's gear up. Put on the plate carrier from the AliExpress. Pistol on the mag pouch because I have no money for the holster. Rifle mags and a rifle. Perfect. Feels like I'm back in the army, which is every Korean man's worst nightmare, goddammit. The ramen must be super delicious, I can feel it, yeah. I'm not just a foodie, but also a military nerd, so I did some close quarters combat, some Mac drills, gun meme. To be honest, it was pretty fun actually. I'm pretty good at playing alone. Alright, enough of the BS, let's make the ramen. But according to my nostalgia, I won't put off my gears while I'm cooking and eating. This was the fun part of reenactment. You never leave your rifle alone. My rifle is my best friend, it is my life. Get it? Full Metal Jacket quote. The vibe is not cheap. It is so uncomfortable, of course. 어쨌든, this time I'll cook this classic samyang ramen. This is the first Korean instant ramen released in 1963. I'll use my tactical mess tin, tactical tripod, and tactical gas burner because I can make a tactical wood fire on my rooftop, which is a tactical disappointment. Pour the water anyways, and when it boils, put in the ramen, followed by the spice and the solid ingredients. The tin was large and deep, so it rolled and circulated itself. What a beautiful rolling, isn't it? Waiting for this ramen was so hard, I was losing my patience. Finally, it is done. I'll use the lid as the plate like a Korean. You get it now? Slightly overcooked due to shooting videos, but this ramen easily became one of my best ramens in my life. The level of completion of cooking the ramen is not important at all. The thing was the context. Cold air, tired body, rig and gunsling choking my neck, hot spicy ramen. It was absolutely delightful to eat. And it was really fun too. And that is it for today, guys. I will be really happy if you find my video interesting. I'll leave a link of a video which is a legendary Korean animation, Black Rubber Shoes. This animation really inspired me to make this video. It has goat ramen mukbang scene, so highly recommended to watch. And my other videos are highly recommended also, please check those out. It would be great if you leave a like, comment and subscribe, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with another great stuff and see you soon.